Okay, so we've got my brows done, we've got my lids primed, and we are going to use the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette today. I was trying to film this last week and I couldn't film that day. I don't know why, nothing was working out for me, so I gave up and thought I'll do it another day. So I'm hoping today will be better. So we are now using the iconic Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. This is so exciting, and as you can see I've already dipped into it and I've kind of practiced the look already that I'm going to show you, because this was my favourite look that I could get out of this palette. And I mean, there's a lot you can do with this palette, it's amazing, but this was my favourite colours, my favourite combinations. So I'm just going to show you that. I am going to show you a couple of different shades swatched on my arm, my tattooed arm. I will find it. Look at this bruise, it's bright yellow. I will find a space for these swatches. So from the top row we are going to swatch Cullinan and I'm Cold. So this is Cullinan. It's just a beautiful icy white colour with some blue going through it. And that's I'm Cold. It's amazing transition colour. Super, super nice. From the next row we are going to swatch Blue Blood and Flourishing. So this is Blue Blood. It's a very true blue colour, and this is Flourishing, which is the most amazing teal. I'm obsessed with that one. And the last two I'm going to swatch is going to be Ocean Ice, this one here, and Undertaker. So this is like a glitter shade. Super, super amazing. It is so, so nice. And this is Undertaker. Just your dark, dark colour. And these are all stunning. I am obsessed with this palette so far, and I will give you all my thoughts on this later on. So let's just get into it. To begin, the first colour I'm going to go in with is going to be Blue Monday. So that is this shade here. And I am just going to pack that in the crease using my Morphe M330 brush. And I am just popping this as tightly in the crease as I can without going too much above. It doesn't really matter about down below, but not too much above the crease. So as I'm packing this in, the pigment is so good on this colour. I was obsessed when I first used this. But as I said, that day that looks just weren't working out for me. My filming was terrible, it just wasn't working out, so I have all the faith in today. I've got up early, it's 10 to 9 at the moment, and I'm feeling good, so I'm determined this is going to work. So the next one we're going to use is the Blue Blood colour here. So this did have a crown in it, but because I've used it a few times now, the crown's kind of faded. So I'm just going to blend out the Blue Monday shade with this colour, and I'm just taking my Real Techniques base shadow brush and I'm just going to do circular motions to blend this out. But again, not taking it too high, because these shadows, because they're so pigmented, it's so easy to take them up too high. And I really want this not at the eyebrow per se. This is just stunning. Like, you see the dimension this adds to this eye colour. Like, blue is one of my favourite colours to put on my eyes anyway, so when this was being released I was like, oh my goodness, I need this. Like, I don't care what it costs me, I need this. So once that's slightly blended out, if you just go back in with your Blue Monday shade just to deepen that up again, ever so slightly. And the pigmentation, as you can see, is just incredible. Like, what do you say about that? That's just beautiful. And it's blending out really nicely for me. So what I'm going to do next is cut my crease. But I'm going to do a half cut crease. And then we're going to go in with some shimmer, which is super exciting. So I'm just using my Revolution Conceal and Define. I use this all the time to cut the crease. I think it's the best concealer I've got that does the job. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and speed this bit up, do that, and then we'll go in with some shimmer. So once the crease is cut, as so, I'm quite happy with this cut crease. It's not bad. We are going to take the shade Entitled, so this one down here, and I'm going to pack that on the outer half of that cut crease. Really delicately, making sure I don't go over the line of the cut crease because I really want that to stay as is. So that is the shimmer without me even wetting my brush, and it is stunning. I am super impressed with that. So what I'm going to do now is wet my brush with some setting spray and go in with the same shade and go over it and see if it makes any difference. So it just made it slightly more foiled. Sorry, my eye is watering from all the shimmer getting in my eye. So it made it slightly more foiled. It is nice. It is absolutely beautiful. I am obsessed with this. But the shade I'm really excited about is I'm going to put Cullinan in the inner part of my eye. So that was the one that we swatched at the start. This white one here, we are going to put in the inner part. Please ignore this fallout. There's a massive amount of fallout. But do you know what? I don't actually care when it's something that is this pigmented. Just do your eye makeup before your foundation. That's all you need to do. So I'm just going to pop this white and blend it in to that Entitled shade. And I'm just going over it with a tiny bit of Entitled again and just blending that through. Only thing left to do is I'm going to go back to the fluffy brush I was using and Blue Monday again and just blend that in a little bit more to the shimmer. Doesn't need to be perfect, I don't think. I think it looks amazing how it is. So that is the finished eye. I am obsessed with this. that white into the Entitled, the collagen into the Entitled is just everything. I'm obsessed with this. So I'm going to clean this up, do the other eye, and then we'll be back once I've got liner and lashes on as well. We will be back and we will have a little review of the palette and what my final thoughts are. So the rest of my face is complete. I will link everything down below that I used. What we're gonna do now, we need to go into the lower lash lines. I am absolutely obsessed with this look. Like, I just think this is beautiful. Like, I'm so excited. So I'm not going to take any additional product. I don't like to take too much product on my lower lash line. That's just personal for me. I just don't like it. So I'm just going to take that fluffy brush again and just go ever so slightly, look up and underneath my eyes. So it's that Blue Monday shade. Before I blend that out, I'm just going to take my flat shader brush again and go into Entitled and just pop that underneath. And then the same with collagen on the inner part. And then taking the shader brush I had, which I had the shade Blue Blood on, I'm just ever so slightly blending this out. So that is just quite subtle compared to the top, and I'm obsessed. I'm just going to pop my Roller Lash mascara on underneath. Perfect. I'll just do the other eye quickly. Same thing again. Just no additional product. Perfect, so we can zoom out again. So the only thing left to do on my face is lips. And I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Colour Riche 640, so it's in this colour here. And this is quite a pink nude, but I'm going to go over with a gloss after that will dye this down a bit. And then I'm going to use the Butter Gloss by NYX in Fortune Cookie over this just to take away some of that pink. So it's just added slight more nude colour to it. And that is the finished look. So let's take these clips out. So, my overall thoughts. I think, this is a big statement, this is one of the best palettes I've ever used. So simple to use. You've seen how quick I did this look with the eyes. This would usually take me a lot longer with any other shadows. They blend like a dream. This palette, I will go as far to say it's my favourite palette I've ever used. Ever. I love this. Jeffree Star Cosmetics never lets you down. Like, the pigmentation and everything is incredible. I would never, I honestly think even if you didn't like blue eyeshadow, you would love this. There's so many other tones in it. So you've got your neutrals, you've got the shimmery bronze, you've got the more neutrals here and the white and the darks. You don't have to use the blue, but honestly, these blues blend like a dream, and I am fully obsessed with this makeup look, and I hope you guys are too, because I just think this has turned out so beautiful, and it's also one of my favourite looks I've ever done. So I will be Instagramming this. You'll see this, the Instagram post, before you see this video as a wee teaser. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back for more soon. And yeah, please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed. And if you've got any other requests, any other looks you want me to do with this palette, just let me know and I will be more than happy to do them. Or if there's anything you want me to pick up to test, I'm more than happy to do that as well. So just leave a comment down below if that's the case. And thank you so much for watching this. Lots of love.